Hello children, I am Veena Bhargava, author of the geography textbook for ICSE, published by Goyal Brothers Prakashan. Many of you might be familiar with it. Now, you all must be busy preparing for the impending board examination of geography. While doing your paper, you must keep certain things in mind. First point is, you should be aware of the format of the specimen question paper.
You are supposed to do 3 questions from part A carrying 30 marks, which is compulsory, and 5 questions from part B carrying 50 marks, with each question of 10 marks of the pattern 2-2-3-3.
You get 15 minutes to go through the paper before you are allowed to start writing. Now, while selecting your questions, you must time them. That is,
Do not spend more than 30 minutes on part A, that is 10 minutes on survey sheet, 10 minutes on MCQ and 10 minutes on map pointing. In question 1 on survey sheet, do all the questions in order and leave at least 2 to 3 lines between each answer.
in case you get stuck on some question, leave space and move forward. You can come back to it after you have completed your paper. Coming to part B, you have selected 5 questions of your choice. Look at the marks allotted for each question. If the question carries 2 marks, write 2 points in point form, or you can indicate the point by a bullet or 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot. In case the question carries 3 marks, write 3 points, whatever. In geography, you gain full marks if you write to the point answers using the right vocabulary, especially in survey sheet. For example, you cannot write houses for permanent huts and cities for settlements. All the 4 points of the first question must be written in order of A, B, C and D. Please do not write part D at the end of the paper just because you did not get it at that time. You can leave space and come back to it later. While attempting interpretation of climatic data, please add all the total rainfall by writing the rainfall for each month in the margin in tabular form and count while writing if you have written for all months, 12 months or not. Do not do mental addition as rainfall is given in the manner of 0.1 or 3.0 and you tend to skip the decimal and get wrong answer. You must write the unit for rainfall as centimeter and 0 degree centigrade for temperature.
One very important point which you should be careful is that suppose the question 3 has 4 points A, B, C and D. While writing the answer, you have to write 3 points for C. You must not use A, B, C for the answer. Instead, use 1 dot, 2 dot and 3 dot or bullets. It is very confusing during the corrections for the examiner.
Finally, do not try to attempt all the questions. Do whatever is required neatly and precisely. For attempting question number 2 on map pointing, please remember, carry your color pencils. Always make use of arrows. Draw the arrows with scale and not by hand. Your pencils should be very sharp and you should carry your own pens. Borrowing is strictly not allowed. Always use color pencils and not sketch pens or crayons. Carry 2 sets of color pencils. Brown for mountains, blue for river, red for red soil. You can use red for Tropic of Cancer and Standard Meridian, yellow for plains and deserts, black for coastal regions, green for plains, that is coastal lowlands, orange or yellow for plateaus, and any other colors except blue for minerals. Do not forget to label each point that you're going to mark. Labeling should be in capital letters and very neatly done. Use of arrows is always advisable. Do not forget to label the Tropic of Cancer as 23.5 degree north and standard meridian as 82.5 degree east. If you are asked to mark black soil, just encircle a small area in black. It should not extend more than 1 centimeter. Do not shade more than required and do not forget to label it. While marking Western Ghats, you should not touch the coastline. While marking standard meridian, it should not pass through Sri Lanka and it should not touch it. The cities like Chennai or Visakhapatnam should be marked on the coast and not into the ocean. The mountains should be marked with a single line, that is in brown color, and of course the direction of the mountain should not be changed under any circumstances. Mountains like Himalayas must be marked in double line between the rivers. No mountain should be marked intersecting a river. Remember, your map should be done very neatly to score full marks. Another very important point is that mark only strictly as per the question asked. You must not mark anything which is not asked. Wish you all the best. I'm sure you are going to do really a wonderful paper. Thank you.